underestimate the power of the Scout's code.
Welcome to my guide of Teemo, the Swift Scout. Teemo is a ranged melee champion that deals hybrid-based damage. If Teemo stands still for 2 seconds, he will turn invisible. Moving or attacking will reveal Teemo and will boost his attack speed by 40% for 3 seconds. Teemo shoots a dart dealing magic damage and blinding the enemy for a few seconds, causing them to miss all their auto attacks for the duration. Teemo passively gets bonus movement speed, unless Teemo gets hit by a champion or a turret. If Teemo activates his skill, Teemo doubles the passive movement speed for 3 seconds. Teemo's auto attack deals extra magic damage. Additionally, his auto attack puts a dot on the target which deals magic damage over time. Teemo places a trap that grants a small radius of vision. If someone steps on the trap, it will explode, which refuse, poison and slows the target who steps on it. Teemo's spell routine is R, E, W, Q. Max R for more damage and the lower cooldown. Max E next for the extra damage so you can harass on lane. Max W next for the movement speed. And max Q last because it's pretty effective only with 1 point. For masteries I go 21-9-0 while focusing on damage with the magic pen and still having the points in defense. For runes I take flat attack damage marks, flat armor seals, magic resist per level glyphs and flat attack damage quins. If you're playing against an AP, you switch to magic resist per level for flat magic resist and a flat armor for armor seals per level. This is the build that I use, going for the Wriggles for sustain, Frozen Mallet for the slow, Madrid's Blood Razor for the tank shredding, Wood's End for the attack speed and magic resist, and Guardian Angel for the armor MR plus the second life. The strength of Teemo is that he has great harass, strong map controls with the shrooms, he's almost impossible to gank after 6, he's one of the best snowballing champions, he's ranged, and he has crazy split pushing power. The weaknesses of Teemo are super squishy early game, he has no burst, he has no gap closer, and he's pretty short ranged. I'll be talking about the most common matchup that I'll get and how to play against them. This is a pretty easy lane, just keep using your range against her and when she tries to go in, just use your blinding dart to deny all her true damage. Though Riven has a lot of mobility, she's no match for Teemo. Just keep your distance between her and keep harassing her and you will win the lane. This guy is pure early game, in which sense you should be careful since Teemo is at his weakest in early game. Just try to farm up until you have either Wriggles or Phage. Pure skill shot dodging lane. Try to dodge his Q as much as possible and just keep harassing him. Just be careful when he reaches 6, since his ult brings a lot of damage. Same as Cannon and pure skill shot lane. Just keep dodging his Q, keep on harassing him, keep your distance and his lane will be easily yours. This guy is made to beat you. With his movement speed and attack speed slow he will beat you hard. Just try to farm your Wriggles and Phage, but then you have a chance against him. This lane is in your favor, just because you're ranged. You can harass Shen like crazy, just dodge his town and this lane is no problem. He will beat you, his damage is just too much to handle for Teemo. The best thing you can do is just focus on farming and try to keep up. This is an easy lane as well. Vlad has a great sustain, but his Q is long cooldown early game. When he Qs you, just W and keep harassing him. Try to get a Hex Drinker or Word Sent as fast as possible. There's not much you can do in this matchup. He will out-sustain you, out-damage and out-push you. The best thing you can do is farm, farm and farm. You're not able to win this matchup. In teamfights, your main priorities are to be in a safe spot where you're able to keep your distance if needed, while still being able to kill them. And a second, to shut down the AD carry with your blind. As you can see here, once Vayne tumbles in, I immediately blind her and blow her up. Once she's out of the way, I start bashing other tanks. Because I have Madrid's Blood Razor, it's pretty easy and we pick up the easy ace. This was my Teemo guide. I hope you guys like it and learn something new about Teemo. Like and subscribe and comment down below which champion you want next.